Disclaimer. The opinions expressed in this show are unfiltered and unrehearsed. Statements conveyed are personal and issued to the best of the ability and knowledge of the cast. They should not be taken as conclusive facts. Does This Offend You is not responsible for any mental, physical, or emotional damage sustained by its listeners. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome to another episode of Does This Offend You? Today we talk about what makes a sport, human growth hormones, a man's height versus their penis length, and we ask each other some sickening questions that expose us all on an intimate level. You asked for this, and now you get what you fucking deserve. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.
What do I have to say to make some money? What do I have to say to make some money? No offense.
So how's your day? How's everyone's day going? Omid, you had a big couple days.
Yeah, man. I finally graduated, and oh, congratulations! Just chilling. It's time to relax a bit and actually get some paperwork done.
Yeah, I can't wait till they see this podcast and you just waste 4 years of your life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can they?
You guys are so kind.
Can they do anything actually after you graduated? Can they revoke your license?
I mean, I can have my license stripped if I do something stupid, but the school technically can't do anything unless they somehow audit me and find some inconsistencies that don't allow me to graduate, but I think I'll be fine.
Nice. Well, congratulations, Dr. Omid.
Thank you.
So what if they find out you've been stripping on the side?
I mean, it's not against the rules.
Gotta pay that tuition somehow.
Why do you hate strippers, Vlad?
Exactly. There's nothing wrong
What?
with stripping.
Yeah, gotta pay the bill somehow.
See, now
That's what I just said.
prostitution is illegal. That one might get me in trouble, but
Unless you're recording
No
yourself
one's-
and selling it.
right. But no one's paying me for either, so I guess I'm in the clear. I can't even give money away to get any, so it just makes sense. I'm very safe from breaking that law.
My money don't jiggle jiggle. It folds. I want to see you wiggle wiggle. For show.
I hope we don't get monetized, or else we have to give them money.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's all good.
Just for mentioning their name?
No, for using their song.
Oh, the one that Vlad was just singing. I thought you were talking about the school.
Oh no, I wish that was my school song. But what I will say is that it was kind of fun. People take this graduation thing so seriously, and they actually discouraged me from standing out. I think I was the only male in my class that wore non-neutral colors. Like, I had blue pants, bright red shoes, and a rainbow tie.
Did you wear the Israeli flag?
No, I did not.
How
That
can,
would have been too much.
God
how
damn
can
it.
they see
God damn it,
How can
Omid.
they see any of that under the gown? Why is it even an issue?
I mean, the tie and stuff, you could kind of see it peeking out. It was my undershirt that didn't matter, so I just left that white with polka dots. But the pants you could see as I'm walking, and the shoes you could definitely see. But I also wore thick-ass, gold-rimmed sunglasses.
I gotta say I'm a little insulted they did not invite us to go yell at your graduation.
They only gave us 6 tickets per person, and they had COVID
You should have
restrictions.
You should have told us we would have snuck in.
I have more important people to invite.
Damn. You hear that, Danny?
Yeah, I heard it. I agree with him. We're not
Yeah.
that important.
You guys didn't make the top 6 in my entire
Yeah.
30 years
I
of
mean,
living.
to be fair, he did tell me that he did have a replacement on retainer. It could have been one of us. Someone was about not. He was kind of worried about one of them not going. We won't mention them, but he almost.
Yeah.
Someone was about to sit out because of something we said on this podcast. He almost lost somebody important in that top 6. His MySpace top 6 was almost.
Really? Wow.
Almost got in
Yeah.
trouble with someone there. Yeah.
Tom almost didn't come, but
Yeah.
figured it out.
It was very that would have been cool, yeah. So we're what are we we're on the bench? Is that what we are?
No, you guys are 5th, 6th reserves.
5th, 6th on the
Like-
bench, or 5th, 6th in line at overall?
If this was the MLB, you guys would be in the first division. You guys are still trying to get drafted.
Ooh.
Damn.
That hurt.
Damn.
That kind of sucks a little bit.
Cole Hard.
It's also twice as bad because you used an MLB analogy, which is by far the worst out of the top 3 sports. Like you
I-
can.
Baseball is not a fucking sport.
I don't like baseball. I can't watch it. I can't play it.
Baseball's not a sport.
Why?
a sport.
Why isn't it a sport?
Cause you don't fucking do shit. The only person who really does anything in that fucking game is the pitcher. That's the only one who actually sweats.
What about the batter that has to play the same mind game as the pitcher?
And
swing the
you're
bat.
you swing your dick around, you'll swing a bat around. Same shit. Something special.
What about running bases?
Okay, they get like 5 minutes of cardio. Cool.
What about when there's a fly ball and you have to run after it and catch it?
I mean, again, you get 5 minutes of cardio.
There's
Cool.
nothing wrong.
Look, I'll put it for you this way: if it's not in the fucking Olympics and has never been in the Olympics, kept or removed, you're not a fucking sport. Baseball has never been at all considered by anybody around the world a sport besides like Japan, maybe South America, and the U.S.
Is
That's it.
UFC a sport?
Well, it's a mixture of wrestling, which is in the Olympics technically, and boxing, if you want to go with that too, which is in the Olympics also. So yeah, I guess you can say it's technically a sport because it's a mixture of both.
So, but is MMA fighting in the Olympics?
It's a little bit too bloody for the Olympics, unfortunately.
So-
it would be nice.
so
It
it's
would be a
not a
nice
sport.
ad. No, but it's composed of two different sports which are in the Olympics.
So, baseball, you can argue, is a mixture of sprinting and cricket.
Cricket is in the Olympics, but cricket's also played.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty
That's why I'm
differently.
using it in your argument. Cricket is in the Olympics, and it's a mixture of sprinting and cricket and slightly different
Yeah.
rules. But if your definition is the Olympics for it to be a sport, God bless you.
I mean, I'd like to see the UFC.
Is
in
American football a sport?
It might have actually been at one point in the Olympics.
American
I think-
football?
Yeah.
No.
I think it might have been.
Absolutely not, dude.
I want you
No,
to.
it might have. It might have been.
don't think
That's
so.
because I've had this argument with people before, and I think it might have been for a couple of years before it got taken out. Because a lot of sports have been in it, and they've been taken out of the Olympics.
So
I don't-
can you verify?
Like soccer used to
So,
be in the Olympics. So they
If
took
it was
out.
taken out of the Olympics, does it still count?
Yeah, of course, as long as they're in there originally.
Okay, so do you want to look it up and see if American football is in the Olympics?
This is a stupid
ar-
conversation. I like to. For the record, I think that the criteria is ridiculous. If we're gonna go down the sports route today, but yeah, I don't know.
So it has not been recognized in Olympic sports since 1932.
So what about baseball?
Baseball has never been in the
Did you
Olympics.
just look?
Thank
Did
fucking
you look
God.
it up?
Oh my God.
Yeah, you can't just like sit there on Wikipedia and not tell us what they say about baseball.
I'll say for the record that I believed him because of his vindication. So if he was lying, I would be shocked.
Oh, hold on, wait, what?
Oh wait, I'm wrong. Oh what?
No. Hold on. It's saying the sentence they're putting up cuts in the middle. That's why I can't really read it right. Hold on.
It hasn't been
Oh,
recognized
sure.
since what year?
It doesn't say that. That's the problem.
What are you talking about? Baseball still?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was in the Olympics. Ooh, the silence is a good indicator.
No. Okay. So it was a demonstration sport in the Olympics, which I don't know what the hell that means, and it was held from 1992 to 2008. What does that mean? What's a demonstration sport?
It was trying to get into the Olympics or something. I don't know.
I
It
don't
was like
know.
auditioning to be in the Olympics.
It's not an official sport, which has never been held. Thank fucking God again, because baseball's garbage. But yeah, it was a demonstration sport, whatever the hell that means.
I mean, look that up. I think that means that you're basically auditioning to be an actual sport in the Olympics. But maybe they didn't have enough competition. Maybe there's like only 3 countries that did it or something. I don't know. In any case, I think the criteria for it being a sport should not be like it's actually the reverse, dude. It's like the Olympics only like display sports that are recognized every 4 years. Other than that, no one gives a shit about them.
You're right. Yeah, so it's a sport
Yeah.
that's played to promote it rather than be a part of it.
Okay, well, in any case, I don't think the Olympics is any good indicator of what a sport is. Like, do you guys watch swimming?
I
Outside of the 4 years, the Olympics it shows up.
No.
Okay, so
Is
Yeah.
esports a sport?
yeah, technically now it's
Esports.
recognized.
Well, it's not in the Olympics yet, but I mean, for every weeb that's out there who likes to play video games, it's considered to be a sport for them.
Dude, this is this.
I personally,
yeah.
I won't sit there and watch League of Legends. No offense, Danny and Steve.
I
But,
don't care what you do. Based on your definition, is it a sport?
I mean, technically,
I don't care
no,
about technically.
because there's no physical movement. It's not the Olympics again. It's you're sitting at a keyboard pressing buttons. It's a mental Olympics, I guess, if you want to put it that way.
Yeah, you're opening a Pandora's box here. So I like remove Vlad's definition of a sport is like, do you anybody actually agree that esports are? Can you lump them in with the rest of sports? Sports.
I mean, like I said, sports for me is a physical game. Video games aren't a physical game. They're more of mental. The most physicalness that you have is in your fucking thumbs and fingers. That's it. Unless you're doing VR. But VR is not that advanced yet.
No, but I mean, even then, I wouldn't call it a sport. Competition. Call it competition. You can compete.
I mean, if you're doing it physically in VR, why wouldn't you call it a sport?
Because who cares if it's physical? It's not real. I mean, I don't give a shit what you call it. You can call Wii Sports. They have the audacity to call their game, video game, Wii Sports.
Yeah, okay.
You're still physically moving.
Listen. Wii Sports was such a like underdeveloped game. It was fun for its time, but it's not like today's VR. If you actually have a real VR set, it's a totally different thing.
So
Oh
is
my
chess a
God.
sport?
Yeah, I was gonna go to chess. Fucking goddamn.
Chess is a sport. Has there ever been in the Olympics?
I think it might have been.
Because it's not physical. It's a mental game, but it's not a physical game. And I don't know if it's been in the
So you're
Olympics
saying
or not, and I don't wanna
physicality
Google
is
it.
the only defining factor that makes something a sport? It has to be physical.
I feel like for physical sport, yeah, it has to be. What else are you gonna put for physical sport?
No one said physical. We're just saying sports. That's it. No one. You're
Okay,
throwing
well,
the word
Olympics.
physical.
The
in there.
Olympics were made for Olympics specifically were made for physical sports.
So I
So
have a
baseball's
question.
physical. You still have to run and move
I don't
and
care
jump.
about it. It's still fucking. It's barely moving. The guy who does the most. work is
God
the
damn,
I have a-
Vlad, you're so quick
I
to
have a
dismiss your
question,
own
hold on.
argument. Okay,
Now
fine.
let me throw a curveball in there. There is basketball in the Olympics, but there's different
Yes.
rules. Does that mean American basketball is not a sport because it doesn't have the same rules as the Olympics?
What's the difference in rules?
They're a lot more lenient on physicality, and
Which
there's
is fine.
different rules on defense.
Like what?
And the 3-point line is different.
Okay, so is hockey's. Hockey, they changed the lines on the rink for international sports like the Olympics versus NHL has a smaller rink, different line settings too. I mean, they're still the same fucking sport. They're called the same sport. They play the same way.
I don't know.
Yeah, just because you change the rules doesn't make the sport any different. But so when you say that, like, so fun day, everyone starts putting on goggles and they start playing hockey. Are they all qualified to play a sport? Are they all athletes then?
No, because actual athletes like professionals devote most of their life to literally destroying themselves to get into physical peak form and, sharpen their senses for the sport they're trying out for to get into these major leagues or events. You can't just slap everybody and say, okay, you're all hockey players now just because you can fucking roller skate or ice skate.
No, but you said it yourself that you can, if like one day they'll develop virtual reality to the point where you can actually play real sports or whatever with the.
It would have to be such an advanced form of VR. I feel like that you'd have first off the immersion would have to be so in depth that you would literally like if you fell in the game you'd fall in real life. Like it's a whole degree.
So you're just playing the fucking sport with goggles on? Is that what you're saying?
No, you don't just get to play with the goggles on. You have to have like the
You
full. If you're playing,
just said you
here.
fell in real life. Also, you
If you're
fell in
pl-
real. Like it doesn't make any sense. So why don't you just take them
if
off
you're
and play the
playing-
real
if
game?
Like I said, if they could develop VR for hockey, that you could literally lose your balance and fall over, feel a physical hit from somebody interacting with you in this VR world, have to gets motion sickness from running fast on the ice or
Holy
something. Like if they could really
shit.
perfect all of that, you could possibly pull it off. But that's such an insanely high contrast to what it is right now. VR is not at all developed. It's cool, it's fun, it's getting a bit better, but it's not nowhere near for like actually feeling like you're in this like Ready Player One type of world yet.
So you want VR to get so good that it just mimics reality?
Yeah, of course. Then you can talk about actually having real sports in these VR worlds.
You're an idiot. Just play the real sport.
Pashol
Just
nahui,
play the
suka, lick
fuck-
my dick.
That's so stupid.
Lick my
you gotta
dick.
wait for
I
technology
will
to catch
slap you
up
with my
just to
dick.
mimic what
I
you
will
can do in
play
real
hockey
life.
with your fucking
Okay, well, I'm
mouth,
gonna take the
bitch.
opportunity to shamelessly plug that webinar episode we talked about, this bullshit, the fucking metaverse or whatever. I can't believe we're going back to that discussion again. It's so stupid, dude. I can't believe it. You want to like wait for technology to catch up just so its only purpose is to just mimic reality.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
live in
That's
the
what
real
VR 's
world
supposed
we're
to
in
do.
right now.
It's supposed to mimic.
Pick up a
That's the
hockey
point of
stick,
VR.
Vlad!
I will slap you with
Oh
a
my
hockey
god.
stick.
Yeah, so you'd have to do it in the real world. That's where I exist, you fucking moron. Fucking hate
No,
you.
I'll put on a fucking. I'll make sure. I'll wait till they fucking make a VR so serious. When we're in the VR world,
What
I
are
will
you
hit
gonna
you
do?
so you feel it,
I'm
bitch.
not putting the headset on.
I will make it
you
feel
You
it.
won't find me. I'm not gonna be there. I'm gonna be out here
You
in the
should
real
buy that
world.
NFT now.
So stupid. So
Buy
unreal.
the NFT for the hockey stick right now, Vlad.
That's
Okay, I
the
got
only
you.
one so stupid. Oh, it's so fucking unreal. Okay, so League of Legends.
While
right?
we're talking about the real world, though, Danny,
Okay, sure.
when
yeah.
you point up and say click the link, make sure you actually put the link because I watched a few of the episodes and you did not add the link when you said you would.
Did you watch it on your phone? Or
Oh,
on
thanks for
TV?
letting me know. Thanks for doing your
laptop.
due diligence.
Okay. No, because sometimes it'll show up on like cell phones or laptops, but if you like beam it to your TV like I do, it doesn't show up. So that's why I'm asking.
No, he's
Oh.
right. Some of them I did miss, but just let me know when those links aren't there. You know, you can just tell me things, right? In the real world. You know?
That's what I'm telling you right now. This is the real world.
You
What's the
waited
difference
till we
between
got
telling the
onto
real
the
world or the
podcast.
VR?
Why are you doing this? To shame me? What is it?
What's the difference between me telling you here or in the or in VR? It's like
I
fuck
don't-
the same shit.
no,
You can fucking you can order McDonald's on VR and have it
I'm
delivered.
not
to you.
having
tell-
this fucking discussion.
We're going
I'm
in
not
that
having this
direction.
fucking discussion.
Let me
I don't
tell
care.
you why I
So
said it
stupid.
now.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you why I said it now.
To make you look better.
Abdication. Abdication.
Sure. Thanks.
I want to take you down,
Cool.
and I'm
You're
gonna
not
take
circumcised.
your job. I'm the
Okay.
producer now.
Okay, let's see. Let's see this podcast survive 5 minutes. I'm gonna sit here and I'm not gonna do anything. I'm doing.
I can see your environment.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Start podcasting, guys.
Don't be so
I'm on
bothered.
strike.
Relax.
I'm on strike
Take
right
it
now.
easy. Take
All
it
right,
easy.
all right.
Okay? Hey, sweetheart, take it easy.
All right, let's podcast. All right, Vlad, I have a question for you. Have you ever played the game Would You Rather? You know the rules?
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Would you rather?
would
I
you
think
rather?
have you never have you ever? That's all.
All right, well we're gonna play Would You Rather. It's a very simple game. I'm gonna ask you a scenario question, and I want you to answer it, and I want you to give me your justification. That part is usually not part of the game, but I just want to hear how you think. You ready for this? I heard this question, and it was a very good one that's very hard to answer, but I think I'm very comfortable with my answer, so I'm gonna ask you now. Let's say you were dating a girl, we can call her your girlfriend, and she woke up one day and she switched bodies with your mother. And the only way that you can switch them back is if you had sex with one of them.
Why the fuck are we asking questions about
Vlad,
fucking
shut the
somebody's mother?
fuck up! You agreed to play.
No, really. God damn it.
Okay, so now,
fuck's wrong with you
which
people?
one would you rather have sex with to switch them back?
Neither.
That's not one of the answers, man.
Oh my fucking
It's
god.
your mom in your girlfriend's body or your girlfriend in your mom's body.
This is why do I have to answer this? Ask Danny first.
No.
Danny, why don't you answer
No.
first?
Danny said he's gonna sit back and watch this podcast for 5 minutes, and I want to hear your answer. Go on, you can
You
talk.
guys are horrible. Why don't you answer it first then?
I mean, I already have an answer, and I asked you.
Oh my fucking god. I can I like cancel this out and not have to answer this question?
No, answer the question
Why?
because I want to know your answer.
That's what you want.
Don't be a little bitch.
Dude, this is a double-edged sword because yeah,
That's
you can
the
technically
point, dumbass.
no fucking shit. But I'm saying is that there's no real good answer here. You're either gonna end up fucking your girlfriend's body with your mom in it because it's your girlfriend's body. It's the vessel that you're putting in, so you can ignore the fucking soul. Versus you go and put your dick in your mom's body with your girlfriend's soul in it, but it's your mom's vessel. Why the fuck would you put your dick in there?
Well, that's what makes this a very difficult question.
You guys need fucking psychiatric help, especially Danny.
Well, I want to hear your answer. Maybe you can.
I just told you my answer.
Which one?
Most likely, I would go for the fucking girlfriend and girlfriend's vessel.
Girlfriend's
Jesus Christ.
vessel with your mom's soul in it.
I guess. Holy shit, this is.
Okay, do you have a justification for that? Like, what made that?
I
the
just
better
told
choice?
you. I literally just told you.
Well, why is that justification okay?
Because do you want to put your dick inside of the vessel that you came out of?
I mean, that's that's not a question for me. I'm asking
No, I'm
you.
not. I'm asking you in response. Would you rather put your dick inside of a vessel that you came out of, or the one that you've been fucking
Well, if
regularly forever? How long?
I already came out of it. Why can't I go back in?
Jesus Christ. Because I think that would be weird. That's me
Why
personally.
can't
I don't
I
know about you
come
guys.
back in? Come on, Vlad. Imagine
This
it.
is not the time for Jew jokes, okay?
This is not
Thank
a
you.
Jew joke. This is definitely an incest joke.
If you're a Jewish person making a joke, it's a Jew joke. That's it. End of story. That's the rules.
Oh, that's the definition now. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's your answer.
Yeah.
So-
fucking. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Yeah. Sure.
See how
So
this podcast
basically-
falls apart when I'm not around?
You shut up, Danny. Nobody asked your fucking opinion.
You would
I mean,
say-
I feel like there's your answer to this question actually says a lot about your personality.
What is this personality? How do you diagnose psychiatric help? Speaking of psychiatric help, what's your diagnosis, Dr. Omid?
I think if Vlad ever found himself in a predicament where he had to choose between his own comfort versus sacrificing his own comfort to make somebody else more comfortable, I feel like he would sacrifice the other person's comfort just so that he's more comfortable. Because your answer was, fuck your girlfriend's body with your mom in it, right? I'm pretty sure that would scar the shit out of your mom. But if you fucked your mom with your girlfriend's soul in it, your girlfriend is going to come out just fine from that scenario. And the only person that's probably going to get her is you, because you're the only one that knows and saw what you saw to accomplish that task. But at least they switched back. But
That's fucking horrible.
But if
I
you're
would never-
fucking your girlfriend's body with your mom's vessel in it, you are ultimately not only affecting yourself because, first of all, your mom's soul is in there, you fucked up perv. Second of all,
What do you mean? You just said they switched bodies.
second of all, she's also gonna get hurt because that's not somebody that needed to experience that, and she had to go through something that might have been very uncomfortable for her as well. So now both of you were uncomfortable versus only one of you needing to be uncomfortable. So I think the right answer is, personally, to take the bullet, fuck your mom's body with your girlfriend's soul in it. That way, you know, you're the only person that comes out of there in less than one piece.
I don't know, man. That's some Oedipus Rex type shit for me. I'm not gonna go and stick my dick inside of my mom's body. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what?
Well,
I don't care. I don't care who's in there mentally. Like I said, Oedipus Rex. I'm not sticking my dick inside of any fucking mom
I mean,
of mine.
where do you get off on the ethical ground here? Like, have you ever had sex?
no.
No, I'm a virgin.
Okay,
actually,
not you. I'm talking to. obviously, I'm talking. It's rhetorical. But what would you do? Would you fuck your mom?
I'm a virgin.
Still not talking
Wait,
to
are
you.
you asking?
Still, I'm talking. Who do you think I'm talking to, Omid?
I think you're talking to me.
I am talking to you. What's your answer to the question? Would you fuck your mom?
I answered the question. No, I would fuck my mom with my girlfriend's soul in it.
Oedipus Rex.
No,
So-
it's not a preference of wanting to do it though. You're making it sound like you want to do it. All I'm saying is, if it was my responsibility to have them switch back,
Dude, I would get
I would
physically
rather
sick.
fuck my mom's body with my girlfriend's soul in it, because that way only one person gets emotionally wrecked. Me.
I would get physically sick. I would turn gay. My dick would fall off. Ugh, no.
That sounds like a you problem, man.
That's great. I'm okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So anyway, esports. If you had the, if you were to put on the.
Okay, I have a less
No.
sexual would you rather.
Well, no, hold on.
No, you can ask Danny. Don't
it's
ask
fine.
me.
I'll
I'm
take the
done.
next. I'll field the next question, but I also want to ask Vlad if you.
Wait, do you have an answer to the first one, Danny?
Oh yeah, I'd fuck my mom's body with my girlfriend's soul in it, 100%.
Really?
Yeah, my mom's a knockout. Are you kidding me?
Can't do that.
Nice.
Oh, she fucking she watches this podcast.
I hope your family's not
No,
watching
my
this.
mom
I
does
hope
watch
she's
the
not
Hi
watching.
Mom.
Jesus.
please don't think any
Oh my
less of
God.
me. Oh my god.
Oh,
Next question. Next question.
She's gonna
Hit
look
me.
at you differently.
Just
Next
hit me,
question.
yeah.
All right, you can answer this one first.
Yeah.
Would you rather take a baseball bat to the nuts or stick a twig in your urethra, which is your penis hole?
Oh,
Baseball to the nuts. Baseball to the nuts all
and
day.
suddenly, like a million,
Baseball to the
the voices of a billion guys cried
I
out and
will-
were suddenly
yeah.
silenced.
I will literally I will lose the kids. I'll take the fucking beating to the nuts. Fuck it. I don't. Want
I know.
kids in
Does the
first
twig
place.
cause
We're good.
actual like permanent damage to your dick hole?
Oh. Have you heard of splinters?
Oh, you sick bastard! What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are we on this podcast together?
I can hear Vlad through my wall.
Fuck!
It's so loud, I can hear him through the
God
headset.
damn it!
I think you just ruined Vlad.
Shit.
I might.
I hate you all.
This is so stupid.
This is my last episode. Fuck you guys.
What? Omid successfully managed to kick Vlad off the podcast through his own volition. Amazing.
It's working. It's working.
The plan is coming to.
Let's
to
bring
fruition.
Chase back. I bet Chase has good answers.
Chase would suck the dick first and then shove a twig in it. He would suck his own dick first.
Yeah, he would shove the twig down his throat,
It would
and
be
then
like
the bat, and then pull them both out of his urethra.
Oh,
I hate you all.
dude. Okay,
I hate
I'll
you
take
all
I'll
so
take the
much.
Chase
I
answer.
really
Yeah.
swear to God.
Dude, look, sticking a twig in your dick hole is like it's
Shut the
like a
fuck
Mother
up.
Nature sounding. You guys know what sounding is? You don't
Nope.
know what sounding
Nope.
is? See,
Nope.
Chase would know.
I don't want to know
Chase
either.
would absolutely know what this is, but I'll be Chase for today. But sounding is basically like the act of you stick something in the urethra, like in the dick hole. Again, sorry family if you're watching this. This is what happens sometimes. This is the real Danny. So you stick like it's
We know how he experiments now.
usually. I'm not saying I did this, but I've seen it. But you stick a metal rod
In person?
Why do you see this?
Why? I don't know. Sometimes things happen. You don't know where you end up in life. You know, it's a
Jesus
a journey,
fucking
Vlad.
Christ.
I'm
Wait,
just on the ride.
You saw this in person? Like
I'm
you
not-
witnessed it happening?
Not in person. I'm not in person. but I've
Okay,
seen
see,
those, yeah.
you say things happen in life, so I'm gonna confirm if you're talking about things happen in reality or you saw it on the internet.
No,
Are you talking about the boys, you sick son
I'm
of a
not
bitch?
talking about the boys, but that's a good. If you guys, it's a great show. They did touch on this, but let me just get to I want to get to the answer. So sounding is when you take it's usually like a metal rod. It's just big enough to fit in the urethra, and it's supposed to stimulate the inside of the penis. While a girl does stuff to it, or I don't know, or it could be a guy,
I'm
whatever.
getting-
Well, the other partner
I am
does something
getting
to
nauseous.
it. Yeah, well, it's seriously.
Omid, fuck you for bringing this
Yeah.
up.
No, keep going. Keep
You
going,
wanted
keep
this to
going.
happen. This
Fuck
is
you, Omid.
This is like
Fuck
this
you,
is the
Omid.
real us. Like honestly, you wanted this. You asked for
Super
this.
Keep
hate you
going.
both
I
so
can handle
much.
it.
Yeah.
Keep
I
going.
fucking hate
So
you
the rod
both.
goes into the penis, and it's supposed to stimulate the
There's another
inside of the.
fucking
Shut
area of
up,
hell
Vlad.
for
I'm
both
not
of
done
you.
talking. Let me just get through
I
this.
hate you.
Just accept it, and let's move on. So you put the rod in the penis, and it's supposed to stimulate the inside of the penis. So when you're in the outside, because there's nerves on the outside of the penis too, you're also stimulating both at the same time. So it's supposed to create like a more a stimulating ejaculation. It's supposed to just make that more vibrant, explosive. I don't know. It's supposed to just be better. That's
I'm gonna
what it's supposed
seek
to
out
do.
psychiatric help for you.
By those principles, I'm just telling you how it works, dude. It's
I'm gonna seek out psychiatric
why do
help
I need
for both of you.
psychiatric help for telling you how to ejaculate better? I'm giving this the keys to
Yeah,
life, my friend. All right.
You're the one that wants to fuck your mom's soul.
Yeah, weirdo. So by that principle, I will take the twig because at least I hope whatever I'm doing with that twig will cause a more vigorous ejaculation when I'm done. Thank you, Vlad. On to you. Oh,
You and Jay will both be in hell holding hands. I promise that for sure.
I'm not gay.
Jay.
I'm not gay. I'm not going to hell because I'm not gay. That's how that works, right? Or if I touch my penis in any other way besides, if Jesus didn't want me to touch my penis in that way, am I going to hell?
I'm not Jesus. I don't
Exactly. All right. So you chose the bat, right?
know. Yeah, I chose the bat all day.
Okay, Omid, what would you do? I keep thinking my family's gonna watch. We've been so tame up until this podcast. Like, watch the last 15 or so episodes.
When we this episode,
I think
Yeah.
I take the bat only because I fear that if the twig in there and if I get any splinters, it's gonna be so hard to come after that I wouldn't even want babies anyway.
No, but if you come the splinters out, right?
No,
If-
you probably
yeah, that's
don't.
that's exactly how. It
Or
works.
the splinters get dissolved under, that's like what happens to splinters. Apparently, if you don't get rid of them, they just dissolve eventually. I don't know.
The thing is, the idea of sticking something into my urethra, it makes me so uncomfortable. I actually passed out in the OR ones when I watched them. Like, I watched everything. I watched them put a tube up the guy's nose, jam shit into their throat. But the moment I saw them whip out the catheter, and I was like, oh man, that's a catheter. And I saw them rub it with the brown, disinfecting stuff. And I saw the nurse just casually grab the patient's penis, get the rod, and just shove it in there. I looked over to my friend, and I was just like, I think I'm gonna faint. And she goes,
Dude,
what? And I just wake up on the floor, and I was like, fuck, this is really embarrassing. I was like, can I get up? They're like, no, you just passed out. Oh, for how long? Oh, like 5 seconds. Oh, cool. So I'm fine. No. You fell over and someone pushed you, and then luckily this guy caught you and lowered you slowly to the floor and elevated your feet and you woke up. I was like, all right, cool. So it was really awesome though. They gave me like 4 juice boxes and a protein bar, and I got back in there and they let me do some stuff. But then the nurse looks at me at the end of the procedure and he's like, hey man, you want to redeem yourself? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, you want to pull it out? And I go,
my God.
I go, yeah.
What?
So they like take me to the penis, and they give me a chair to sit on just in case something were to happen. And they're like, all right, you're going to take out 10 cc's of fluid because they have a balloon in there with 10 cc's in it so nothing moves. You're going to take out 10 cc's with the syringe, and you're just going to pull straight out. Okay. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So I pull the 10 cc's. Yeah, good job.
I would have a fucking stroke.
There's bars so I can, like, follow. And I'm like, all right, now pull. So I'm pulling, I'm pulling, and it comes out, and I was like, wow, why is this so warm? That's all I could think about. It was so warm. But I was like, I held it up. This is a story of redemption, fellas. This is redemption.
What the
Look,
fuck?
you just made Vlad come. Talking about.
Oh my God, this is fucking awful.
I
What the
hope
fuck
so.
is wrong with you people?
But anyway, I don't know if I can tolerate anything going in my urethra.
Sacrilegious.
Well, okay, question. How often are you going to run into this scenario in a dentist line of work? I don't understand why this was ever...
Depends on your specialty, but for what I'm doing, probably never.
So are there teeth in your dick? Is that what you're insinuating?
No, some patients just can't handle being in a dental chair, and they're not very compliant. Like, this is like a special needs patient, so they just did everything from exam to procedures in the OR all in one go under general anesthesia, and they had to make sure they didn't pee everywhere, so they had to intubate them.
God damn, dude. Jesus Christ.
It was a rotation, and I have no regrets.
Awesome.
I fucking hate you both.
Yeah, Vlad. Well, okay, what about you, Dan? Why don't you propose a question?
I don't have a twisted mind to ask these
Yes,
types of
you
questions.
do. You just don't want to acknowledge it.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No.
You're a sick
No, I
motherfucker,
don't.
and you know it.
No.
Oh, yeah, what... Come on, man. With all the Jew jokes and the kike this and black that, really, there's nothing in there?
Nope.
Bullshit, I know there is. You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. I'm gonna expose you.
All right, how about
go
this?
ahead, expose me.
How about this? We give Vlad some time to just think of a question. Any question.
I don't want any questions.
Okay.
I
And
don't
in
want to
that
think
time,
about shit.
Danny, you can ask the next one.
All right, fine. I got one then. If we're talking about incest here, then might as well just go the whole 9 yards. Who? Okay, so you're.
What the?
Oh, I love what we're doing to Vlad. Okay, so Vlad, while you think about your question,
Do not question me. I don't want to answer.
No, I have
ask
to
Omid.
question you. It's that you're part of the. Oh my god,
No.
question. The other guy, like after we're done with him, it's going to you. Like you have to answer these questions.
No, I'm okay.
No, you're gonna have to. Fine, I'm gonna ask you first. Then get it over with. Like the proverbial catheter, just to pull it out, man. All right, here we go. So Vlad, you're 1 inch inside your mom, right?
Dude, what the fuck?
And you're,
All right, I'm done with this.
and you're,
We're running out of
and you're-
time. Fuck you. I'm done with this shit.
You're 1 inch inside your.
I don't want to talk about
You're
this
1 inch
anymore.
inside your mom, Vlad.
No.
And your
No.
dad is 1 inch inside
No.
of you.
Oh my fucking god, what is wrong? I'm done. I'm over
You're
this.
you're the bologna in this
Listen,
incest
I'm gonna
sandwich.
fucking walk over there. I'm gonna choke you right next door right now. I'm gonna walk in there and I'm gonna fucking choke you.
It's
on
it's
camera.
It's on the record. You're going straight to
I
jail.
don't care. I will literally say I went to jail for a good cause to fucking rid the world of this bullshit.
Answer the question, and I won't ask you any other questions for the
No.
rest of the podcast. I promise you.
No.
I promise you.
No.
Okay, you're 1 inch inside your mom. Your dad's 1 inch inside of you. Do you
No.
thrust forward or push back?
No, I will stab you. all.
Pick
No.
a direction. Pick a direction, Vlad. Hey,
No.
dude, life has no room for fence sitters like yourself. Just pick a direction.
I will
Just
stab
go.
you.
Go. Don't even think about it. Do it.
Nope.
Does your family watch this podcast?
I'm not saying.
Does your family?
No, they're not
okay,
watching.
so just
No,
answer
they
the
do not
question.
watch it. I'm not
Both
telling you
Omid and I
shit.
have
Nope.
answered personal questions about our
Пошли
families.
вы, блядь, все нахуй.
Dude, I'm just
This is
I'm
what
just
I'm
telling you,
saying.
my mom's gonna watch this and just think like she's like I'm gonna lose a mother and she's gonna lose a son after this podcast is done. You might as well just do me the favor and just answer the question. I'm gonna be disowned. Please answer the question, Vlad.
Nope.
Oh, okay, Omid, please help me out here. Get me out of this jam.
I think I would probably. I mean, if I'm already inside my mom 1 inch, I'll just thrust forward and then call it a day.
See, it's that easy. Just answer the question, Vlad.
Shut up, Danny.
It's really not that hard. I mean, it is hard, but that's part of the scenario.
No.
Vlad, come on.
You better fucking name this episode Oedipus Rex. Or
I'm
some
gonna
bullshit like that,
for you. I
swear.
will if you just answer the question.
Stop
Please.
censoring us.
Yeah, you're.
I'm not censoring you. I'm trying to censor myself.
You're censoring
you
us,
dumb motherfuckers.
Vlad.
I'm censoring
You're a
myself.
garbage
And don't
person.
listen-
Stop censoring us.
Don't listen to the episode, you libtard.
What?
Just answer the question, Vlad, please.
No.
Just say yes or no.
Oh,
Just say yes or no. Just say one of those answers, and I'll apply them after you've said it.
I have another question on deck, but I'm not going to say it until Vlad answers.
The world's waiting, Vlad. Tens of
Forward or
people.
backwards?
Is there an option to kill myself in between this whole?
You can kill yourself
You can
after the
kill
podcast
yourself after.
is done. You feel free to. We'll replace you instantly. But answer the question right now.
You guys so much. I'll take Omid's route. Jesus fucking
So
Christ.
Vlad is gonna fuck his mom twice after this episode's over, said and done with.
All right, Danny, your turn.
Yeah, I'd fuck my mom. Anyway, so see how easy that was?
Shut up, Danny!
Jesus Christ.
I fucking hate you.
Oh.
I'm gonna murder you in your sleep
Oh my
watching
God.
that
Is there a way
happen.
to, like-
It's on record.
Is there a way to block like my parents' IP address from this so they don't have a chance of watching this?
I say just give them like a
Oh.
special screening.
Yeah. I invite them to the premiere of this episode or something. Roll out the
No,
red carpet.
actually, I'm afraid of you doing that because I feel like you're just trying to seduce your mom, Danny. I'm really afraid now.
I fucking hate you guys so much. Holy
Oh
shit. The
my
things I'm gonna do to
God,
you later.
dude, this
you
is
don't
a
understand.
this episode is really putting us on blast right now. We're on display for the whole world to see.
All right, I have
I'm gonna
another
kill you.
one while we're on the topic.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Sure.
kill you both.
This is gonna be a lot harder for you and me, Danny, than it will be for Vlad. If Vlad doesn't answer this one, I've given up on him.
Okay, give us the question and we'll take our time during the commercial break to think of the answer. How about that?
All right. So the question is, would you rather sacrifice an inch of penis length for an inch of height, or the other way around?
Oh, that's bullshit. It's so easy for Vlad.
It's so easy for Vlad, but
got-
is it? We'll
he's-
never know.
He's got nothing to lose. Oh.
But only something to gain.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring on some girls for you to get to talk to on this podcast about my dick in the future, so we can discuss this more thoroughly with
Why?
them.
You're not happy being berated enough? What do you want?
You could just show us, but right now
Yeah.
all we can see is how much of a dickless person you are because you can't answer the questions.
Yeah. All right.
Sick
Okay,
bastards.
so can you repeat the question for everyone at home?
Would you rather lose an inch of your dick or your height? That's the question.
No, would you rather sacrifice an inch of penis for an inch of height, or would you rather sacrifice an inch of height for an inch of dick length? Like added to your original dick length.
Yeah, it's Sophie's choice for real. I thought the other questions were difficult. This is far worse for me. Okay.
Wait, commercial break. What are we gonna do about that? Come back and say it
Yeah.
afterwards. Don't be a bitch.
Stay tuned for more of this abomination of an episode. We'll see you in a minute.
It's both of your fucking faults, okay? Not me. Do not pin the shit on
Welcome
me.
to the real world, Vlad. It's really great out here. Take off the headset every now and then.
Fucking hate you. I hate you all.
All right, we'll see you in a minute. Does This Offend You is absolutely, definitely, and undoubtedly brought to you by this 100% totally real sponsor. Hey folks, John Madden here. Rest in peace. I'm here to talk to you about Adrenaline Shock Shockwave. Not just Shockwave. This is a PSA and also an advertisement for energy drinks. Now, if you haven't had an energy drink at least once in your life, then you're missing out because we are now living in the golden age of energy drinks. Gone are the times where you're worried about heart attacks and underage drinking. Now, you have every flavor under the sun, and you have every means possible to feel energized throughout the day and get hopped up and complete all those tasks you've been putting off for so long because you just didn't have the time or the energy for it. So, energy drinks. Now, let me tell you, folks, I drink at least 5 of these a day. Not really, though. I wish I could, though, because the flavors are outrageous. This one's called Shockwave. I don't know what Shockwaves taste like, but this is the closest we're going to get to feeling that. Other than actually sticking your tongue in a socket. You can also get things like super grape, outrageous cherry, pineapple, I don't know, whatever. There's every flavor under the sun for any energy drink company. I'm hopped up right now, which is why I can't say words. I can never say words. I especially can't do it right now. I wish there wasn't 300 milligrams of caffeine in this because I really do like the flavors. I can't hop myself up that much. But let's be real, folks. These things don't really get you energized as much as I said when this commercial started because I'm going to come out with the truth. You drink one of these, you get real fucking for a couple seconds, and then like maybe 20 minutes later, you actually start falling asleep. I had one of these today when I was at work. I was around about like maybe 40 decibels worth of music being blasted in my ears. I still managed to fall asleep because that's what these are. They're basically a can of lies. It's a big can of lies. But damn, they taste delicious. So if you ever feel like you need something, an excuse that isn't just coffee to wake yourself up, to pick yourself up in the middle of the day, just have an energy drink. Pretend like you're actually doing something. Pretend like it's actually going to change your life. And pretend it's actually going to do anything for you besides exhilarate your taste buds. Because that's all I use it for. I fucking love energy drinks. Oh my God!
The way this podcast is going, I'm surprised I didn't use that, what's it called, that can as a butt plug audit.
It's got all this energy today. All right.
I do appreciate you ramping up the speed of your speech.
Yeah, I do. I'm trying to get like faster with my words.
No.
Cocaine.
Are you crashing?
Cocaine helps.
Is this the crash?
This is the crash.
Uh-oh. Okay, so what's your guys' answers?
Okay, so where were we? So before we got into that weird ass commercial with that weird tweaker, so it's
I
sacrifice.
feel like the commercial was the most normal part of this whole episode.
Yeah, because we certainly
It's not
aren't.
weird.
We certainly are not
Yeah.
normal by any stretch of the imagination, and we're just being exposed more on this specific podcast. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, does this offend you? Very special podcast with very special people, not in the good way. It's
The short bus type.
yeah, so short. What was your question? So sacrifice 1 inch of height and add it to my penis, or sacrifice 1 inch of my penis and add it to my height?
Height. Yeah.
Oh, 100%. I'd take it from my penis and add it to the top of my head. Is that like literally physically? I take a piece of my penis and put it on my head. Like that's the gay. Is that like the?
No. It'll be a proportional inch of height and whatever.
Okay, I thought it was like that genie proposition, like where they give you what you want, but it's not exactly what you want. It's like the asterisk. Like yeah, I got it.
No,
That's actually that's the gin,
We'll just say
not the genie.
The inch of
The
height
gin.
in your
Yeah.
penis just gets shrunken down and it goes into your femurs. We'll just say that.
Yeah, I think I got I think I got enough to spare down there. Jesus Christ, we are really we're exposed.
I feel like I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had this conversation again today about, height can make
You guys
all the
are really
difference.
fucking. That's surprising.
Hey, you would not
That's
understand,
surprising.
Mister. I fuck my mom every chance I get, but I'm also 6 feet tall. Yeah, I bet she'd love to
That's
fuck
so
you
fucking.
too.
That's so.
You disgusting human being. Fuck you.
I'm just saying, considering the fact that you're the one who
it
bashed
smells
on me
so
for
hard up
not
there,
caring for other
Hey.
Being
people,
all
you
tall
want
and
to take away
shit,
from pleasure and shit.
knocking your head on ceilings and fucking your mother.
Yeah, that shit hurts.
I bet it sucks. I bet it does.
It fucking sucks.
How's the
It
weather
does
up
suck.
there, you piece of shit? Yeah, I hope my
Yeah, I
umbrella
heard that
pokes you in the
fucking joke every
fucking
single
eye.
fucking
You
day.
piece of
Fucking
shit.
day.
God damn it.
Omid-
Anyway,
Omid, Omid, you don't know what it's like, all right? I feel bad for Vlad. Being that tall and being that sexy and being that attractive to women, like he has to fend off his mom every day. It must be so hard.
When you're tall, your center of gravity is off entirely. So if you fall, there's a very good chance you're gonna get fucked up. Number 2, yeah, you hit your head on shit constantly. I hit my head on fucking freezer doors, doorways, fucking trees, all this other shit.
your mom's vagina.
I can't-
I get it.
I can't fucking hide in a crowd because I'm so fucking tall. So if the Nazis come looking for me, I'm dead.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
let's make that
also,
clear.
if you lose your children, then they'll be like, oh, it's daddy over the whole crowd. And same with your wife. Oh, I'm looking for a mate. Oh, look, there he is up there. Doesn't even
Listen, you
matter
don't
how
need to be
ugly
tall.
your face is.
You don't need to be tall to be fucking able to find vagina. Okay.
No,
The point
you,
is, plus,
you don't.
I'm also
But to
I'm
have
also
your
very
pick of
surprised by both of
vagina,
you.
being tall helps.
I'm very surprised by both of you that you're willing to give up an inch of your dick, which is what you essentially use to pleasure the girl with.
What
I have enough
Your
to
own
pleasure
selfish
the girl.
gains, the fucking.
Biologically, you don't need as much as I have to pleasure somebody. So I think I've decided on the losing the inch of penis.
Yeah,
for
you
the
don't understand
height.
how big of an inch is off of your dick, right?
I think I understand better than you do.
Okay, I'm just making sure because if you lose an inch of your dick, you're essentially taking away a good chunk of yourself.
How
that
much
you
how
use
much
to literally
penis do you think
pleasure.
you need to actually reach the G spot?
It depends on the woman.
On
Well,
average.
I know.
On average.
I know. About 6,
No.
5.
No. On average, you only need 4.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's a
More
case by case basis, though. Let's agree.
It's always
Thank you.
It's
Thank
always
you.
a case by. That's why I said on average. But I just increased I still kept the odds the same ish. No, kind of shortened. But the odds are still in my favor. But the majority of women, which the odds are not in my favor, is how many of them are willing to date guys that are 5'8", according to my dating profile.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Vlad. Must be so difficult to have to beat your mom away with a stick every day. It's so fucking attractive.
God damn.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
you don't know what it's like for us
I
down
feel
here.
like you guys are getting.
I would never do
Listen,
that to her or her soul.
Yeah, that's so.
But she would never
like I
pick
said,
me.
I feel
She
like-
would never
I feel like
pick me
this is a
because I'm not
very-
6 feet tall like you.
You guys are literally just sitting in the same fucking block with being tall. You don't have to be tall to pick up girls. I know plenty of guys who are short who get girls left and right, who are shorter than me by a lot.
No
who
one's
pick up girls
arguing
left and
that.
right.
We're saying that the level of difficulty is exacerbated for people under 6 feet tall.
I disagree.
You are wrong. I'm glad you disagree, but you don't know what it's like, and you
disagree.
don't have a clue. This is basically your form of racism. You don't know what it's like to be down here.
Wow. Are you really so tall that you don't get the proper amount of oxygen to think clearly, buddy? I'm so sorry.
Listen, fuckers. all
I'm
saying
so
is that
sorry
if you-
about your risk of
if you
getting
take
deep
off
vein
an inch of your dick,
thrombosis.
that's a decently large amount of your dick being pulled away.
It is relatively
And-
not that large considering the benefits you get from being an inch taller.
Yeah. So like, what chance do I have even getting the women to look at the penis if I'm not tall enough
What
to
makes
attract
you think
them?
people are gonna notice a fucking inch difference in your fucking height?
Plenty of
Same
people.
way they'll notice.
Yeah, more than the penis apparently.
Dude, people can't tell the difference between me being 6'3" and a person who's 6'2". They can't fucking tell the fucking difference.
Yeah, because
Because it
all they
doesn't
see-
matter
yeah,
after
it
6
doesn't
feet.
matter. Exactly. All they see is tall.
Nobody will be able to tell if you're fucking 5'8" or 5'9".
doesn't-
There's no fucking
Yeah, because
difference.
all-
It's not
Why wouldn't
6
you take
feet, I
off
can
your
tell.
dick?
Yeah, because all they see is no. That's all they see. They see you, they're like, hey, you know what? I could get on that.
Dude, you guys need to fucking understand one thing. If you cut off a piece of your dick as much as an inch, you're losing a good
Oh my
chunk of your
god, maybe
fucking
to you,
cock.
Vlad. Okay, I'm sorry you have to deal with that, but to us, it's 100% worth it to put it on the top of my
What?
head.
Is that 1 inch a quarter of your penis? Is that significant?
Yes, exactly. It's actually half my. God damn it.
Jesus.
God.
Dude, you will never understand what it's like. We talked about this on your favorite
Motherfucker,
episodes.
if you had an inch taken or added to you, nobody will fucking notice. I'm telling you, if you had a foot, yeah, okay, people
Yeah. It
will
might
notice,
be the
but a fucking
defining
inch-
factor. All right.
They
That's all
will
I'm saying.
notice,
Oh
like,
my
when you're
God.
dating a trans woman and she whips a dick bigger than yours out, and you're just like, I guess I can do this.
What?
What?
What? Yeah, exactly. I don't know what the fuck that
They
was about.
notice!
Yeah.
Why did you bring up trans?
This is a callback to Vlad's favorite episode right here about dating apps, all right? So, like, seriously, dude, you're an ignoramus for assuming that people can actually, like, go out and get... Like, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's way harder.
I feel like we really need to bring a woman onto this podcast to show you the difference, what they would notice first. If it was your fucking inch of a height difference or your
and
dick.
you don't get the pick
I
them, by the
actually,
way.
I have females that are willing to come on the show.
Good.
Thank you. There
Yeah,
you go.
Any
Good.
woman who
There
would like
you
to
go.
show up to the show and prove Vlad wrong, please let us know.
Or just fuck Vlad to keep him away from his mom, because this is
Yeah.
really uncomfortable.
Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck you both. Go to hell.
Hey, we're trying to find you a girlfriend so you don't have to download Bumble or Hinge. You're welcome.
Yeah.
We know how you feel about
I don't
dating
use
apps.
dating apps.
Yeah.
I
don't
know.
fucking
We
use
know
dating
that.
apps, you
We
fucking
know
sick
that.
bastards. I go to the real fucking world and talk to real fucking women. and
Oh,
I'll
so
have
you
to put
do,
my
you
dick
do
on
go in the
fucking
real
screen.
world. Boom! Fuck you! Fuck you and your VR.
Yeah, just keep them away from Nick.
Oh my god, dude. Oh shit. Too soon. Alright, so holy shit. This is the fucking boiler room. What were we talking about? So yeah. How's that going, by the way, buddy? We haven't caught up with you. No, not Vlad. Omid.
Oh, what?
How's the dating apps going for you? We haven't talked in maybe 10 episodes. So it's been like 3 months maybe since we talked about dating apps. But are you still doing that?
Passively, yeah. Let's see. I downloaded Coffee Meets Bagel because somebody thought it was still relevant. I can confirm it is not. The Jewish one dead as always, and Bumble. I had like a match recently, but the girl is from LA and she already left town, so that kind of died out already as well. So back to square zero. Back to you, Danny.
Wait, why is it gone out if she's in LA?
As of now, I don't know where my future is gonna end up because now that I've graduated, I still need to figure out my licensing stuff, and I have a job lined up in NorCal, so I don't want to like put anyone through that hassle. I am looking for opportunities in SoCal, like I've talked to a couple doctors already down there, but until I know my life is gonna end up over there, it is really hard to pull LA girls out of LA. I'll put it like that.
I wouldn't worry about all the other stuff because after this episode airs, you're done anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yep.
Yeah.
But at least they know I would not scar them to switch their bodies back with my mom because I'm not a Vlad. I'm not 6 feet tall, but I care, and I'm not selfish.
Yeah, boo-hoo, life's so hard being so tall.
You're literally telling that you're willing to take away piece of thing that pleasures a woman because it for your own selfish gains to be taller.
Oh my god, oh my god.
I said what I said. I said what I said.
I am very
what I
competent at pleasuring women
Yeah.
without even using my
Okay.
penis.
The point is, we don't
Okay.
get the opportunity because there's this weird barrier between women and guys where it's like they have to be
we
a
get
certain height.
we get
Shut the fuck up.
We get less
You're just fucking
opportunity.
trying to cry over nothing.
We
Get
get-
the
it's
fuck
not-
outta
it's
here.
not
I know
no
plenty of guys
opportunity,
who are
it's
tall
definitely
and
less.
short who get girls. Give me a break.
it's less opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you would know that actually if you were on dating apps. You'd see how like easy it is to just pushed aside. Because it's always like
Dude, I've been on dating apps when I was younger.
Yeah, and how tall were you back then? 6'5"?
Jesus fucking Christ. Get the fuck
Did
out
you
of here.
shrink? Oh, it must be so hard, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh, your life is so hard.
I'm gonna stab you both. How's that sound?
Yeah, good luck
Please
reaching
do
us with
it.
that knife of yours. We're
Yeah,
too
you have to
short
pull out of
there.
your mom first.
That's so stupid. Goddamn, Vlad. I don't understand.
It's okay. My sword's bigger than both of yours, bastards.
Good.
Yeah, well, it's
And
not
with the
enough for
logic
you
that
to
you have.
You still don't want to sacrifice an inch of it for your height? Wow.
Yeah, no, I don't, because I'd rather sacrifice my height for girls' pleasure. You selfish
You
prick.
can still pleasure a girl
Fuck you
without a
both.
penis. I mean, you would know nothing about that, honestly, but it doesn't really matter.
Look, if I have to go with the conventional male route of sexually pleasing girl, I have to have a dick. If I want to go the conventional way.
You can use
Well,
toys.
I mean, if you want to reproduce.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I want to reproduce too, there you go. Thank
No,
you.
you can always just ejaculate into a cup and artificial insemination, all that stuff.
Look, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
fucking tell a girl,
baby.
hey, fucking spread your fucking legs so you can put a fucking squeegee up your vagina and fucking let out some sperm.
First
No,
of
what
all,
the fuck?
it's a turkey based here. A squeegee.
Whatever,
Well-
same fucking shit, bitch!
No, I want you to Google a squeegee and really think about what you just said.
As long as it absorbs and releases, all it fucking matters.
But it's not
Yeah,
efficient. It's just stupid.
Your face isn't efficient, neither is your height. but
What
we're
are we
Yeah,
talking
it'll-
about?
It'll release on one side and then dry out the opposite side.
Yeah,
That is not efficient at all.
take note, Vlad, because you probably will need this in the future.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
is that why you want an extra inch of penis? Are you having trouble pleasuring women, Vlad?
I do.
Is that what's
How'd you
happening
know?
right here? Is your mom
Yeah.
complaining too much?
Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna stab you.
Listen, I just would like to note that I wasn't trying to personally attack Vlad before this episode. That he brought the height thing, and he brought that up to light. And now all I want to do is punch Vlad verbally.
First off, you guys brought height in yourselves. I did not say anything about them until you started pushing
God,
your bullshit.
put height on myself.
Yeah.
And my mom fucked that up, dumbass. But whatever.
Take some HGH, you'll grow.
That's not how
Not
that
in the places I wanna
works.
grow.
Yeah.
No, HGH. Actually, that's why so many fucking. Have you noticed how tall, like, and abnormally large NFL players are? Because a lot of them were jacked up on HGH. It helps your body grow even further. It's not the real thing, but
I
synthetic.
think you have a very, very big misconception of what HGH is, and we talked about that in the last episode that we recorded. I don't think HGH does what you think it does, though.
It helps your body. It's literally called human growth hormone for a reason.
Yeah, a
It's
lot
synthetic.
of
It's not the.
proteins-
It's not the real
a lot
one
of
from the.
proteins have names that don't really match
It's
up with
not
what they literally
protein.
do, but it's not
It's not
growth
protein.
of your bones. It's a hormone, and it's growth of your muscles more
Yeah.
than anything.
I
Your
think as
muscles
well-
don't dictate your height. Your bone
From what I
structure does.
read, supposedly it also helps make your aside from your muscles. It also has been known to help increase your organ size, which can technically help grow your body. Since
You
it's not gonna
need
grow your
to
bones.
stop talking right now.
You want to fight?
I do. I really
Let's
do.
go.
Vlad,
Let's go.
if there was a magic pill that made everybody taller, we would not be having this conversation right now.
It's not a magic pill that makes you taller. I'm just saying that.
What's the
overall,
drawback of that? Let's say what you're saying is true. What's the drawback of that?
in regards to?
Why isn't everyone taking this pill?
Because first off, HGH isn't. I don't think it's legal anymore. You're not allowed to use it.
Why is it
And-
illegal?
Probably some sort of side effects.
Okay, Vlad, you're done.
I don't know. I'm asking you. Why are you fucking telling me I'm done?
Because
I'm
you're
fucking asking
making
you a
these
question.
claims and there's full of shit.
I'm not making claims. I'm asking you from what I've read. And if you know
If
so
you
much, tell
read
me.
them somewhere, first of all, HGH is not illegal. It's just prohibited in sports.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah, we
people don't
literally
use it
talked
because
about
you're not
this
allowed
last
to.
week. Oh my god, why are we doing the same thing again? But yeah, go ahead. Sorry. Take us to school.
And it
If
also,
it's not allowed, it's illegal, right? If it's not allowed.
it's illegal in
no.
sports.
You can go
But it's
out
not
and do it.
Yeah.
illegal as far as like a cop is not gonna see you shooting it up your butt
No, but
and be like,
do you think
oh,
most
you're under
do
arrest, sir."
most people know about HGH on a regular basis?
Well, it's,
Like they know in sports, but
they know
what would average Joe
of
Schmo know?
steroids, but they think it makes your muscles grow faster. In reality, it doesn't do that. All it
I
does is it
understand.
improves your recovery time so that you
Yeah.
can work out harder. You can continue working out hard on a daily basis without straining
Yes.
yourself as much.
Yes,
But then
you
there's
are correct,
also
and I agree with
the
you.
propaganda claims that it makes your penis smaller or it lowers your sperm count.
Doesn't it shorten the blood flow to the penis?
I can't deny or confirm that. I don't know.
That's what the argument is from what I've heard, is that it shortens the blood flow to the penis. This is why your penis doesn't work
I
quite as
heard
well, and it
smoking
shrinks your
cigarettes
dick.
does that too.
Yes, you've also heard that. And that is
What?
also technically true because
Yeah.
it
Exactly.
Yeah.
These
Yeah,
aren't things that are
because
true. There's just propaganda because they don't want people
it's
doing
not
these
proper.
things.
Why don't we confirm this then?
Confirm it.
Do we know anybody who actually has a specialty on these sort of things?
I'm gonna just hit up Wikipedia for this one.
Yeah, just do some sort of work. But this
Do
isn't
it.
even what we were talking about. We're talking about how we got height, not about how our penis is shrunk, which is actually inadvertently.
No, we're talking about myths, and we're trying to discuss if these are actually myths or if they have any actual holding to
Yeah,
it.
I almost guarantee that like getting any sort of height from HGH is a myth.
It's how should I be like showing your dick or what?
According to PubMed, let's see, where is this? This is a journal published in MedSci, and it says that our findings constitute that further evidence that HGH deficiency is associated with decreased penile growth and to some extent decreased testicular size, and that HG treatment improves the growth of the genitalia and gonads. Since these effects were also observed in puberty, it seems that not all HGH, or rather somatomedian effects on sex organs, is androgen mediated. So basically, they did these tests throughout puberty, and the more HGH you had, the bigger sex organs you had. I don't know,
Okay, so
but there's nothing here about post.
but the
puberty.
difference is between natural and synthetic as well. That's the
Well,
difference
it
because
still
HGH on the market is
opposes
synthetic.
your idea. You said that HGH decreases your penis size. This is literally saying during
I never
puberty,
said that. I never said HGH increases your penis size. I said steroids do, not HGH. That was two different things.
Oh my god. Okay, let me see.
HGH and steroids are not the same. We've been over this.
HGH is often lumped in with anabolic steroids, and both figure prominently in recent Mitchell report. Now, some athletes and their agents are making a distinction between substances, defending the past use of HGH as a way to treat injuries.
This silence is deafening.
Steroids make you stronger and slower, but HGH improves your hand-eye coordination and eyesight, which allows you to make better contact with the ball. That's the difference between HGH and steroids. Let's see. Let's define a steroid, which I believe it circulates in the blood. Let's see.
We're gonna crack the code here, gentlemen. I am not contributing to this at all.
We should
Any
definitely
large
edit
class
through
of
this
organic
episode.
compounds with a characteristic similar structure containing 4 rings of carbon atoms. They include many hormones, alkaloids, and vitamins. Let's see. And a hormone is...
Danny, you should edit this video to shorten like
Hormones
often
are body's
awkward
chemical
death.
messengers that travel in your bloodstream to tissues and organs. Okay, cool. So a hormone can be a steroid, but a steroid is not a hormone per se. Cool.
So there you go. They're different.
So penis shrinkage. Yes or no?
Supposedly, according to steroids, from whatever he's been told, is that they shorten the amount of blood that goes to the penis, which is why your dick doesn't work quite as well when you do steroids, and it shortens it, quote unquote. Which would make sense if if steroids in the blood, right?
Are we talking permanently or it just makes you
Permanent.
flaccid?
Well, it makes you supposedly after extended use of steroids, it will make your dick permanently not work as well.
So you're inept.
Yeah.
Is-
From extensive use of steroids.
But
Do steroids make your penis smaller?
Yes. Same as cigarette smoking can make your dick also not work because of the blood vessels.
cool. We did it, Sherlock. We cracked the case.
The fact is, steroid doesn't exert any impact on penis size. If the person who are using it have normal levels of hormone, then steroids don't use impact. Then steroid use does not impact the penis.
What about
Cool.
balls?
So where does that come from, the whole entire idea that it makes your dick smaller? What is their reason behind it?
I just think people were trying to discourage using it, like they try to discourage people who smoke cigarettes.
I mean, I've had, let's say I've had girls I know who've had boyfriends who did steroids, and they're like, yeah, they had issues in the bedroom because their dick wouldn't work as well.
Well, that's different than actually
And
having
they
a
were
smaller
like-
one. Just it not working has nothing to do with like size.
Well, I don't think anybody's saying that it makes your dick physically
I
smaller. It
think
just
you're
makes your dick
conflating
not
the
work.
two whenever you talk, though. Like, I think you need to be a lot more careful with what you're saying because
It's
you
not
make
about
one
being
argument and then
careful.
you're saying, but they're
It's
complaining.
not about being
It
careful.
makes it smaller, but they're complaining about performance. Oh,
Look, let me put it
so
for you this
what are
way:
we arguing here?
if your dick is normally sized or largely sized, and the argument is that as you start taking steroids, you start using extensively. When you go to the bedroom, your dick will stop working and goes small. It goes flaccid, or whatever you want to fucking call it, because your dick is not going to be fully erect if it's flaccid, right? No, it's going to be shortened. It makes your dick smaller because the blood flow not going all the way that's supposed to your penis to enlarge it fully.
So
That's the
are you
argument. That's why
saying
people
that
say it makes it
flaccid
small.
is the same as short? Because I did ask you, does it make
Yes.
it permanently shorter? And you
Yes,
said
it's
yes.
Yes, because it causes
And we
erectile
just
dysfunction.
saw that the answer is no. And it,
I don't know. I'm asking. That's why. Why do people say it causes erectile dysfunction then? What's the time for
I
that?
feel like you answer very definitively, and then you say, I'm not saying that, I say I don't know. And I'm getting really confused. You need to stop answering so definitively and then backing up.
What I definitely do not get about the fact that your dick supposedly gets fucked up from using steroids.
It affects your penis, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Does it permanently make it physically smaller? No. Does it impede blood flow to the penis? Potentially. Is that what's causing you to have performance issues? Possibly. Can I say that
So
as
then
with
it's still
100%
then,
certainty?
so possibly the extensive use of steroids in possibly large amounts is extensively and possibly permanently affecting your penis's growth and performance.
I'm not saying that either. I'm saying it, at least for the time you're using steroids, if these effects were true, that's probably when it affects it. I'm not speaking for anything, though. I'm not going to say any definitive statements on this. I don't fucking know. But what I do
Well,
know
that's what
is
I'm
that
asking
right
you.
now you're saying people who use steroids have these issues. Does this anecdotal evidence you're providing us have long-term, stories like, oh, they stopped using steroids a year ago and now we fuck just fine? Or is it only while they were on steroids that they were having
I
these
think it's
issues?
one they were with. I mean, a lot of these girls aren't with those guys.
So since
anymore
you
from
started
what-
that sentence off with I think, let's just stop having this conversation.
It's why do you have to stop the conversation?
Because
like I said,
there's
the people
so
break
many-
up, they come together. It happens.
There's
What the fuck's the
so
difference?
many. Like, this is anecdotal evidence, and you're speaking with certainty and then backtracking, and I just don't want to.
It's
keep
not
going back and
backtracking.
forth
It's the
on this.
fact is that I don't sit there and watch the guy's dick through his whole entire life to see how it performs.
And that's
I
why
go
your
off the-
evidence is weak.
You want to go and ask every single fucking guy, hey, how's your dick working, bro? Can I take a video of it just to make sure over the years if it's working fine, even when you're taking steroids? And
I only want to stop because neither of us have sufficient information to actually
You're
have
never
this
going to have
conversation.
information because how many guys are going to give any fucking signs the option to go watch
I just
their
am
dick
too
their whole
lazy
life?
to go look up Wikipedia for everything you say.
Why would you go to Wikipedia either? Wikipedia,
Because
you know, is a fucking
Wikipedia-
public forum.
Well, I look it up on Wikipedia or I find the actual scientific journal article and I click on that and I read it just like I did 2 seconds ago. But that's a lot
Wikipedia
more
is a public
evidence
forum.
than your
You're
story
getting-
about your 1 or 2 supposed friends
When you
that
go
took
to
steroids
Wikipedia,
and tried
that's
to
a
have
public
sex.
forum where people fucking write whatever the hell they
What's
want. essentially. This
PubMed?
isn't really...
I read one. I read it off PubMed too. Wikipedia is just way more convenient.
Yeah, but Wikipedia, you're also having the chance of getting some bullshit information off of there.
Cool. So how about we just don't argue over bullshit information?
I'm just telling you from what I've been able to hear, and yes, you're. I same as you and most human beings. I'm sure if you have some sort of personal experience, you probably have some sort of
Why
idea.
can't you just be open to the idea that you don't know?
I do. I just said that I don't fully know. That's why I'm asking, trying to get this figured out with you.
Okay.
So what's the issue?
I think we all acknowledge that we listen.
I don't want to do that. Research this right now.
Jesus
Omid's
fucking
not
Christ.
comfortable
Oh my
talking about something
God.
he doesn't know absolutely everything about, which is fine. But if we had to like stop every time we didn't know absolutely everything about a subject, then we wouldn't have a podcast, honestly.
I just don't want to make any definitive statements after you gave me a label at the beginning of this episode, which I did not want on me. So now everything I say has weight. I don't want to talk about this anymore because I can't do that.
Believe me.
Does that make sense to you?
What weight?
I'm
What
not,
weight do we put on you?
If you guys don't know, I'm more comfortable with that, but I'm not continuing this. I'm just not. I hope it makes sense to you, Danny, but I'm in a position where I can't have definitive conversations about this.
It's just,
Oh, yeah, let's stop. Let's stop.
I would love to be in the loop on this. Know what the
No,
fuck's
it's
going
pretty.
on right now.
We mentioned it earlier in the episode. I mean, you can just spell it out loud now, but he literally just got certification in a certain field.
Okay,
get it?
okay, we'll let it go. Fuck it.
We
YOLO,
were joking about
yes.
this the entire
I don't-
episode.
We literally did a whole podcast about some bullshit. We're getting stuck on this now?
Yes,
Okay.
because I said for this podcast, I want it to be based on humor so that we can get away with humor. But now we're going into actual facts and science, and I can't actually make definitive statements on anything anymore without it being backed up by science.
Okay.
That's why I did not disclose anything I do.
I mean, we did mention it several times.
We did. Yeah, we did on multiple episodes.
But
already.
it's okay. Fine.
We did
don't have-
not say it definitively.
No, we don't have to go there. It's fine. We don't want to put our friend in
you're-
jeopardy. Give him a break on this one. Let him be as humorous as he wants.
Fucking Jews.
Sure. Okay. So, that being said, would you actually take steroids? Either of you?
Me,
No.
No.
They wouldn't take steroids. Okay. Cool. So there's at least we have some sort of stance on it, a little bit,
No.
without any actually getting into the details. Wow, look how easy that was. Jesus Christ.
I tried. That wasn't easy.
Our poor friend has responsibilities now.
I tried to say stop and shut the fuck up, and this dumbass kept trying to go.
It's fine.
Bitch, you literally talked about fucking your mother and other shit on this
No,
fucking podcast
you
for the
talked
first
about
half of the
fucking your
fucking
mother.
conversation. Now
You-
you're telling me that you can't
you
talk about
talked
something
about
as simple
fucking
as
your mother.
steroids because it might... Oh my god.
You
never
talk
mind.
about choosing to fuck your mother.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move on from this. We're not gonna...
I don't know where we could go on this
Jesus
episode.
fucking
This is the most
Christ.
convoluted episode we've ever had, and I am absolutely enjoying this. This is fantastic.
Shut up, Danny.
Yeah, well, sorry. I mean, I like that.
Go in an inch somewhere.
I believe me. If I could, I would. All right, you ignoramus, go fuck yourself. I'll be up there in your clouds. Oh my god. Okay, so I don't know what to do, man.
What are we talking about? What are we here for?
I don't know. That's the point. We're here to dissect everyone's reality on this podcast and out there in the real world. I don't know what we've accomplished, to be honest.
We haven't accomplished shit.
Thank God for that. This is ridiculous, but
I don't know what the fuck we were talking about today and why we did this, but we're here.
yeah, here we are. Cool. All right. Well, What do you guys think? You had enough for today?
Yes, by all means, please let this die.
Okay, fair enough. I think we packed a lot more into a more succinct episode, so that's good.
I can say we learned a lot about ourselves today.
Yeah, that was fun.
I hate you both so much.
There's some things I wish I didn't learn about myself, but hey, here we are.
There are some things that explain a lot when it comes to Vlad, and I'm glad to know this much intimate information about you.
I'm gonna stab you next time I see you.
Listen, guys, I think we should all get naked and just put an end to this.
Look, I am one of the 2 people that have actually gotten naked on this show.
That's true. Vlad's turn is coming up.
Go fuck yourselves.
Oh, and during Pride Month too? Rude.
Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable. Okay. Well, before this goes off the rails again, I don't want to see my friends kill each other. Maybe I do. You might see that in a later podcast. All that being said, this has been another wild episode of Does This Offend You? If you like what you've heard today, or if you want to ask us some of your very own questions, do so in the comments below. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. We really do appreciate it. That is Vlad. That is Omid. I am Danny. And next week, we talk about whether or not you should be putting your pizza on pineapple. See you next week.
Does